everybody. Welcome to Sky Stage. We're going to get started soon with the show. A couple of public service announcements. A couple of you have found them already, but we have porta-johns. If you go out the door to the left and then to the left again in the gate, they're there. And there's a hand sink if you want real soap and water instead of just hand sanitizer. Pump the pedal with your foot and the water will come out. We got new rules or less rules. The Frederick County Liquor Board has kindly granted us a patio permit, so you may take your drink out on the platform, on the ramp, sort of down to the sidewalk, and then down in the loading dock to the edge of the alley where the porta-johns are. So I'm really excited. Our first performer, Cody Wilt, was supposed to perform in our opening show of the season back in April. Of course, that didn't work out. And so we were able to reschedule him, and actually A.K.R.A. Was meant to perform on the night of the first weekend in June, which is the annual Frederick Festival of the Arts, which also didn't work out. So so happy that we could get them rescheduled, and I think it's going to be a great show, and we've got one of the best weather nights we've had so far this season. So yeah, fantastic. Check out skystagefrederick.com if you want to see the rest of our calendar. It's a project of the Frederick Arts Council. And I will let you take it away.
Cheers, everybody.
You guys mind if I take this thing off? How are y'all doing this evening?
Hot there.
Same place when we sound check, man. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Muted a second. I'm sorry. There's a stereo jack on this guy. My bad, dude. I missed the whole. There we go. That's better. Well, let's not waste any more time. I'm going to jump into one of my songs here. Years on the road, 99 years for something I ain't doing, 99 years for loving you, then letting you go, never telling you so, and never walking you home. Wearing my stripes with pride, but working by the evening light. Baby, I don't even care anymore. Getting by the sweat of my brow, breaking my back just to get down. When I get back around again, I will look for you. You better look for me. I think you got what I need. If you know what I mean. You ain't getting by me this time, I swear it. I know what happened the time before. God forbid I get something right. Stop me walking you home. Stop me telling you so. And let the little things go. Let the little things go. Thank you folks so much. So we're going to do, what is the whole saying? Something borrowed, something blue, old and new. Some of these will be mine, some of them won't be. This next one is not one of mine, but it might be one that you've heard. That's how I always start this one. If you like to gamble, I'll tell you I'm your man. Win some, lose some, it's all the same to me. Pleasure is to play, makes no difference what you say. I don't share your greed, the only card I need is the ace of spades, the ace of spades. Playing for the hour and dancing with the devil. Go with the flow, well, it's all it came to me. 7 or 11, snake eyes watching you. Double up or quit, double stake or split. The ace of spades, the ace of spades. I'm born to lose, gambling's for fools, but that's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever, and don't forget the joker. Up the ante, I know you gotta see me. Read 'em and weep the dead man's hand again. I see it in your eyes. Take one look and die. The only thing you see, you know it's gonna be the ace of spades, the ace of spades, the ace of spades, the ace of spades. Thank you folks very much. If you got a kick out of that one is on iTunes. I got a chance to record that one. And, you know, you got to go through all the royalties and stuff. I wish I wrote it, though. Absolutely. Here's to you, brother. So I want to throw another one of mine at you here. So back in 2015, I graduated from Shippensburg University in Pennsylvania and got my fancy degree and started pressing my slacks and everything and just absolutely hated my life. And so about 3 years ago, I quit my job and have been doing music full-time here. And so far, I'm not in jail and all my bills are paid. I got electric and indoor plumbing and all that stuff. This was a song that I wrote about the experience. This is called On the Line. I went walking after dusk in moonlight down a road my family seldom seemed to go. Well, my mama, bless her soul, said it's best not to wander. For there's few have gone down that road, come back too soon. The wind stirred the trees, I sense the presence tired, I scan the wood line for fate. A figure in black is hanging on my bed. Hey, lonesome, he grinned. I've been watching you bleed these long, lonesome years. I've been waiting and counting the ways you have gone. And I can pay you in whiskey, cheap lace and daydreams for a lifetime of lonesome songs. Well, he tuned up his fiddle and I strummed my guitar. And we sang until sunrise, smoked cheap cigars. Well, he left me the bottle, a card with a name. Signed my ex on the line, took it down for my pain. Now it's heartache to heartache and bottles of gin. And it's rooms full of women, a lifetime of sins. I've never had to wonder why, 'cause I gave up my life with an ex on the line. Thank you folks very much. So when it's just me, I play in a band called Cold Spring Union. If you guys are on Facebook, feel free to check us out. Or we do have a fancy website, coldspringunion.com. But when it's just me and I'm just out here, I'm not really responsible for anybody but my goofy self. I don't usually make a set list or anything, so I just kind of play what I feel like. Is anybody out there listening to Tyler Childers these days? There we go. Let's do a Tyler Childers song. Maybe we can get everybody else to go. Woo. Only had a couple drinks last night and a few good hits from a handler pipe. Must admit I had a few white lines and I don't know what all happened. Woke up in the noontime light, pounding it in a shiner on my eye. Don't know how and I don't know why, but it feels like fears have been working on a building out of hand, and brimstone. Well, I've been working on a building and I'm building on her own. Yeah, there ain't nobody in my room tonight. Good night, honey, honey, sleep tight. Mom, I swear I'm doing all right when the evening comes along. I swear to God. Pay no mind to the shit I say, and no account anyway. Been running around led astray by the pals that I've been choosing. Cutting past like a forest fire, pupils wider than a backhoe tire. Throwing money on a funeral pyre, but it sure feels good abusing. Working on a building out of hand, and brimstone. Well, I've been working on a building and I'm building on her own. Yeah, there ain't nobody in my room tonight. Good night, honey, honey, sleep tight. Mom, I swear I'm doing all right when the evening comes along. I swear to God. Well, the band's too loud for that Bible thumping, and it feels too good to not count for something. Big sandy rock, sludge river roll. Goddamn, fire in the hole. Look out, honey, I'm bound to blow. I'm bound to blow a gasket. Good damn gig, dang good crowd. Good God, for crying out loud. Come on stage just feeling too proud, and I don't know what all happened. Working on a building out of hand, human brimstone. Well, I've been working on a building, and I'm building on her all alone. Yeah, there ain't nobody in my room tonight. Good night, honey, honey, sleep tight, mom. I swear I'm doing all right when the evening comes along, I swear to God. Yeah, when the evening comes along, I swear to God. Thank you, folks, very much. So as Morris said, we kind of had other plans for this year, but then again, everybody did. Before I go too far, let me say, I'm just really thankful you guys all came out. It's not the same playing by yourself at home or singing into your iPhone and trying to stream everything. Hey, give yourselves a round of applause. You guys came out, and I hope you're having a good time. AKRA's up later, and I got to listen to their sound check, and they're gonna play some great music for you as well here. But it's just so good to be out with people again. I played a gig yesterday up in Shippensburg where I went to school, and that was the first solo gig I've done in about 6 months. So it's a little dusty, but we're getting there. So when Maura reached out to me, I was actually stranded in New Hampshire. We decided, since everything's locked down, we're going to go on a camping trip. And it's about 12 hours up there from where I live. And we left on Wednesday, and then on Thursday, our transmission blew up. So we camped out behind a garage in Gorham, New Hampshire, for about a week, living in the back of a van. We did break down and get a hotel room. I needed a shower. I was not smelling too good. But this next one is one that I wrote. It's about traveling around playing music, but I actually wrote it about my band. We were fortunate enough to play in New York City a couple times last year, and that was kind of what this was about, my perspective, kind of going into the city and getting a kick out of being on the road. Welcome to the rodeo, we hope you like the sound. Found it in the gutter with one turn or another, we pulled it back around. We were sidecar children, baking in the sun. Each needed a brother when we found one another, we were glad to have someone. And we're driving across these county lines, living like we just won't die. Toasted to the common with a stop in Minnesota, you can make it in our own time. There's a body in the river, I heard it was a fight. It'll never be the villain or the crooked politician, it'll always be the good guy. And now we're singing to a memory of the city lights. Never felt like home and it hurt my bones, but the skyline sure was nice. And we're driving across these county lines, I'm taking in some brand new sight. If you sing real high and I sing real sad, we can make it in our own time. Makes you wonder what it's good for, and if it's all a lie. But it's not mine to judge whose name comes up and who's gonna get passed by. But we're driving across them county lines, living like we just won't die. Toasted to the common with a stop in Minnesota, you can make it in your own time. Thank you very much. So what do you guys normally like to listen to? Do you come here often? This is a beautiful venue. I hope you do. Is everybody more or less from the area? Don't all speak at once. So nobody's from the area. You guys are all outsiders just like me. Has anybody ever been here before? All right, that's what I'm looking for. So when you come to listen to people here, what do you like to hear? You want to hear new stuff? You want to hear their take on old stuff? Help me out. New stuff? All right, we're going to go with that. That's what I heard the loudest. Oh, hey guys, how's it going? All right, we'll throw you another one of mine here. The song's called Ever the Last Time. She hates everything around her that makes her smile. All the damage wrought like razor blade in file. And she hides behind the comfort of closed doors. Live for the last time, but she always wanted more. When she dreams, she don't dream of me. And I hate all those things around me that keep me sane. And I curse every blessed sunrise of each new day. Then I hide behind the comfort of closed doors. Live for the last time, but I'll never ask for more. But when I dream of you. Live for the last time. Never the last time. Oh, ever the last time. With the babies grown, there's less time now than then. In the years reveal the wrinkles on our skin, and the vows we made many years ago weren't thin. Live for the last time, but there's time still to begin. And when I dream of you. I dream of you. I dream of you. I dream of you. Thank you folks so much. So my aunt came down from Pennsylvania with me. This is Miss Colonel sitting up front and center with the Journey t-shirt on. Say hi, Colonel. I gave her that nickname. She loves it. But she said, what are you going to play? And she started running through these songs. This is one of the songs she asked me to play. She did kind of ride down here like 2 hours with me, so I guess I got to throw her a bone. But this is actually an old one. I was thinking about this the other day. I wrote this on I was living in Shippensburg. I think this was my freshman year in college. But this is one of mine. It's called Summer and Rhyme. Hey lady dancing in the moonlight, how about we set the next one out? My head's been talking all night. No better time than here and now. Girl, you better kick your feet up, let your head down, talking all night about the ways in the summer night. You've got some fancy footwork here. Well, I bet you go out all the time. Well, I've got a proposition. You show me yours, I'll show you mine. Girl, you better kick your feet up, let your head down, talking all night about the ways in the summer and rain. Girl, you better kick your feet up, let your head down, talking all night about the ways in the summer and rain. Girl, you better kick your feet up, let your head down, talking all night about the ways in the summer and rain. Thank you folks very much. How are we doing on time, guys? Can you give me like a 2-song warning? Yeah. Otherwise, I'll just hang out. Is that what it is right there? All right, are we on it? All right. Well, shoot, I should have just kept going, huh? I'm having fun. You guys having fun? One more time, cheers, folks. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with us this evening. Oh, see, we got him up to 3. He had a swig, and he's good now. Give these guys a round of applause, because they're making it so much easy. So much easier when you got a good sound crew doing stuff for you. Hey, you too. How about another Tyler Childers song? I love it. I love it. You got to teach everybody else how to do that now, though. At least like a yee, you know. Well, my buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh. There are little feathered Indians where we tussled through the night. If I'd known she was religious, well, I wouldn't have came stone to the house of such an angel, too messed up to get back home. Looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof. She asked, ain't anybody told you that them things is bad for you? I said, many folks that want me, and then many more have tried. Up till now, ain't been nothing that I couldn't leave behind. Hold me close, my dear. Sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, how I can always count on you to be there when the bullets fly. I run across the river just to hold you tonight. Well, my heart is sweating bullets from the circles it has raised, like a little feathered Indian crying out to clouds for rain. I go running through the thicket, I go careless through the thorns, just to hold you for a minute, though it leave me one more. Hold me close, my dear. Sing your whispering song. So